Hi, and good morning, everyone. My name is Albert, and this is Vlogs About Nothing. Thank you very much for taking the time out of your very busy Sunday to join me. I really do appreciate it. There's a song by Panic at the Disco that explains all about how I feel about church. Just kidding, God. It's Sunday. I'm probably going to get hella punished for that. You feel me? I'm just saying that, I'm obviously a Roman Catholic. I don't think there's anything wrong with that in and of itself. That doesn't necessarily make me your enemy. You feel me? I'm sorry that I identify as such, and I'm sorry that I jokingly, talk about how religion can be talked about sometimes, because I'd never bash on religion itself. So, I want to talk this morning about church. You know what I mean? Seriously. Some Hoosier. Hosier. Is it Hoosier or Hosier that Take Me to Church, people? It's a band. It's a really popular song from a long time ago. Anyways, I don't know how to pronounce that name. I should have, I say Novad it because I've henceforth named my LLM on my phone Nova. It's really Gemini. And who else uses anything else? You think I'm gonna go out of my way to download Grok or ChatGPT? You feel me? Taking up the world's bandwidth on my pocket. I don't know what people are thinking sometimes. I just know that church is something that is always on a Roman Catholic's mind. You know what I mean? Seriously, I was baptized. I was not confirmed, nor have I received my first Holy Communion, but that's only because I plan on doing that when I get married. So, I'm saving all of my things to save for Jesus when it comes time. Anyways, there's these classes that you take, and depending on what other person that you marry, because you can't marry yourself, but I think people have tried it. Anyways, I looked into it one time. Seriously, people have tried to marry themselves. Anyways, who would want to marry themselves? Seriously, including me when I'm in that's ridiculous. You feel me? You getting on some weird stuff. Anyways, I just think that it's interesting that I sometimes forget what I'm talking about in these one takes, and then I have to say things like this so that hopefully I can remember them. And for some reason, church. Okay, goodness, this is the second time that I've done this. We're 3 minutes into this one. We were only 45 seconds into the other one. So we're talking about church. And then obviously I probably told you guys about how, you feel me, I'm baptized. I'm a good old boy, right? Oh, I was explaining to you the inner workings, the rules of marrying within the Catholic Church, and honestly, I'm not really the best resource for this. I just know that anytime I ask my grandma questions, she'd be right on it. You feel me? Old school Catholic. Rest in peace, my grandma. Her name was Vivian. Anyways, church is. I haven't been to church, as an adult, single man, right? Single as in never married or whatever. I go to church, you feel me? I mess with God. Like I said, I'm a Catholic, Roman Catholic. Very traditional. Very, very traditional Roman Catholic. But church is cool. I don't hate. I would go to church. I just don't. There's people have other reasons and stuff or whatever. I just, I like being around large groups of people, but just, not necessarily when we're preaching the word of God, you feel me? That's just my take on it, but it's all good, I do believe that it is a difference of opinion in what, started the Protestant Reformation and Martin Luther King's, things that the church demands. Protestant Reformation. Anyways, the split of the church. Does God speak through people, or can God not speak through people? Again, there's even existential, conflicts within religion. Blows my mind. After all Western-based religions are in fact Abrahamic. So, at the end of the day, the story of Abraham. I don't know, you know what I mean? Again, I'm not the guy. I'm just Roman Catholic that doesn't go to church, who still believes in God, and for some reason, is like a card carrying, flag waving member of the Roman Catholic Church. Jesus forgive me. I mean, seriously, the last pope that we had, was a pretty decent professional guy, Pope Francis. And this new pope is a lot more progressive and from Chicago, from what I remember, and American born. And, just kind of a complete 360, 180 from, what had previously been the standards. OMG. Do you guys see how the sun is coming to mess with my day now? If I don't, I have to, like, drive around different parking spots, you feel me? to get so that, the lighting isn't, like, crazy. Anyways, I just got taller. It's whatever. This is ridiculous. All right, look. I bet if I sit like this, we can make it happen. Because I can see myself on the screen. Anyways, stranger things have happened, I suppose. I kind of do want to not, talk like this for a very long time, though, because I do feel silly. And I wish the sun would have just stayed in that other area for, 4 more minutes. You feel me? Seriously. And then, look, check it out. I'll, go back into the light. I don't want to reshoot this video. I really don't. Anyways, I don't even care. All right, I'm stepping on my glasses. I hope that you guys are very well. We're talking about church. Go to church. Don't go to church. Believe in God. Don't believe in God. Just try and be a decent person. You feel me? I think at the end of the day, all anyone wants from anyone else is just some honesty. You feel me? And, it's not always what you want to hear, but at least it's honest. And, I hope that you guys have a great day. I don't want to talk like this anymore, but I'll make another video later and maybe talk more about church or whatever. I just am done talking about that now. Hey guys, thank you so much for watching my video. Seriously, I know this got real awkward real fast, you feel me? But it happens, I guess. Have a really good day, I hope that everyone has an awesome Sunday. I guess I'm not supposed to specifically talk to anyone anymore, but I guess if I were, she would know who it is, and I hope she had a good night. And I really enjoyed talking for hours last night, like we always do. So have a really good day, everyone. And we'll talk to y'all soon, okay? Bye.